Hello, Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 37 of our Let's Play Infinity. And as I am looking around, I almost feel like I've been robbed. There's a lot of stuff missing. But if you come over here, you can see there has been a lot of things added. And this is what I have been working on. This takes a lot of time, especially making all of these, and don't have the hammer on me right now. Do I have it in this box? I'm not sure where I'll put it, but if I pick up one of these, then you can see that these have all been upgraded to the level 1, and they all have hopper upgrades. But we'll get into this maybe a little later, because there's something else I want to work on this episode, and that is our blood altar. Well, it's kind of what we're going to be working on. As you can see, I have spent a little time as well working on the blood altar. I have put speed runes in on our tier 5 ring, except for 2 runes of sacrifice, one on the center of either side, and I've also got the runes of sacrifice on these 3 steps, as well as this side over here. Currently, when I kill or sacrifice one villager, I think I get about 8,000 life points. So much faster with all the runes of sacrifice. And when I cut on our well of suffering, which also cuts on our mob spawner, I did move this a little bit, so my elevator down is now here, and I can go down. And if you'll notice, oh, hang on, don't click. No, I don't want to cut on sticky keys. I really wish that didn't come up. Anyways, so if I keep on trying to go down, it doesn't keep going down. You come over here, and you can go one more. That way I don't come down here by mistake. But I've got this cut off, and I ran into 2 problems. One, creepers still blow up. I don't know why. I thought the cat thing was supposed to be fixed, where the wither cat would spawn and they'd upset the wither or the creepers, and the creepers would explode. But everything holds in place except for the vacuum hoppers and the dark glass. The dark glass I could upgrade so it doesn't get blown up, but this would have to change. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do to fix this, but I had thought about just doing witches. I could get rid of the cursed earth and just do a witch spawner, and then, because they will last a really long time. As a matter of fact, there are times you can't kill them. But with the changes that we're getting ready to do, we might be able to still kill them. We'll see. So that leads us into one of our next items, but I've got to get one more thing, which is a bunch of glass. I think that'll be enough. This is basically going to be just like I've been doing, and just use this as a framework and flooring and things like that. And get a little bit more. And basically all I'm doing is right clicking with the chisel, and then it opens up that interface, and then just shift clicking here and it automatically puts it up there, and then just shift clicking that. So a whole lot faster than clicking and dragging and all that stuff. So now I'll take that, move it there, grab that, and do I still have my wand? No. And I'm not even going to try and find it, because I have stuff everywhere. And I'm hoping I can get into talking about that over there a little bit. If not this episode, next episode. I did add my other elevator here, but this is the level we're wanting to work on. So one of the things I want to do is I want to come to this, and okay, I want to place a block on that and one above it, and 1, 2 more. And I believe, yep, that's exactly where I want to be, and I'm going to place a blood altar. Sure, why not? Okay, so I can go ahead and break that one now. Now, this is actually one of the things I have had planned for a while, and it's something that I've never done, but I am very interested to see if some of my plans work out. So, welcome to the ride. It ought to be interesting. Now, we want to do, I think, yeah, we're going to do Runes of Sacrifice on our first layer. Yes, I've been going through mad amounts of life points, making runes and speed runes, and they're already upgraded. This is why I didn't have one of my videos. I actually missed a day on doing videos because I was literally just sitting around working on my sorting system and sorting area while I was waiting for all of these runes to cook up. And I'm hoping that what I am trying to do, or what I have planned to do, will work out. So you'll also get to see how to build an altar from the ground up, as long as I don't mess anything up. And let's see, that's down and out. I think that's right. I don't have this all memorized, but I think, oh, that's right. I've got to come over here. I need to put this in, and this, I believe, is supposed to be speed. It doesn't really matter what order you put these in, except for the OCD and all. So, yeah, there are things that I have to do. It has to be symmetrical and all that. It's a fun thing to live with. I think that is about right. Ba-doop. And glowstone. There, and darn it. Shoot, that means I'm gonna have to break it, and I don't have Silk Touch. Oh, I did get 4 back. Cool. Okay. Sometimes I only get 3 back, so I was prepared to go get another one. Now, once I place this, we should have tier 3. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're doing it right so far. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's where I started. I'm supposed to come down and a blank. Okay. So I don't want that one right there. I'll do this. And run this all the way around. Like that. I'm not the best driver when flying. If you don't believe me, you should see me play PlanetSide, which that has about the most illogical non-physics driving, flying of anything I believe I've ever played in my life. But that story is for another day. And I think that's right. It should be, was it 7, 5? No. I went out too far. This side should have 7. And the side over here is going to have 7. Like that. And these should not be speed. This should be my capacity. Yep, superior capacity. That will go there and here. Look at it. And then I've got 14 left, which will fill this. Like so. And that's that. Now I'll do the rest in glass. Because we're going to have to do our peak up to the top. And this is actually going to make it a little bit interesting, because this will actually go into our mob spawner, but that's okay because it won't go through the dirt. So that is the height and the lineup of it. So we can just break that one, and we'll place this right there. And I guess I can go ahead and put a piece of glass back there. That way it's still got that. And put that and the glass. And break that. And the glass. I just realized there is one thing that I don't think I have prepared. Now this should be 4, tier 4. Okay. So next what we're going to want to do is the next one comes down and out too. So we'll come click there and come out like that. Because if I'm not mistaken, maybe not. I can't remember, and I'm not looking at a top-down drawing. Yes, I have to have drawings for everything. Okay, now I guess this one, okay, it's the next one. Why don't I just go and look at the one I've already done? Okay. Alright, so it is 2 blocks out. Okay. Oh yeah, I already said I didn't have my wand. Or my builder's wand. And go to the center of this one, place one there. Apparently my aim isn't very good either. And bring that out till they meet. And I can go back in and fill in all this stuff a little bit later. I just wanted to go ahead and get this made. I know sometimes it's good to see it done, but sometimes whenever people are getting stuck or whatever, sometimes it's good just to see it go together. And if you get that bored with it, well, you can always fast forward through it or do whatever it is you need to do. Alright, so that should be the layout I need of it. Next, I want to place, which one was it? Okay, it was this side. Yep, there it is. So I'll come over here and place you there. under, around, place you there. Now, in theory, the rest of these should be speed. And I think that comes out 3 more than that one. So to there, because that one lines up here and 3 more. So this should go there. And go fill in the holes that I missed on the way. Oops. Overshot it because I missed that one. Now, this is still not quite ready, because we want to come down here, fill that in, and we need beacons. Now these beacons, I'm not going to put the bases under them, and I'm not going to activate them. The reason is there's no sight of the sky, so it would not activate anyways. And there's no way to give them sight of the sky because of the beacons above them. But we can at least make them and place them so that we get credit for them. And I need obsidian. And I got some out here. And I do still have this chest here, so I need 4 of those and an empty bench. I think I can do this quite clear, but I'm not positive. We'll find out. And it would look like I cannot. So we'll just switch over to our chisel, turn some of this back, and go back in here and make those 4. Come running around here. Place you there. Oh cool, they actually give off light. I didn't even realize that. Now if I'm not mistaken, this should now be a tier 5 altar. And it is. Well, that's interesting. Because, well, yeah, okay. I'm going brain dead. I'm sitting here thinking, wow, it's giving me the same capacity as my other altar. And then I realize, well, duh, it's because it's a mirror image of it. Okay, I'm going to pause this because I just thought about something. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and fill this all in before I fall through it. So give me just a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I filled all of that in down there, and I also came over here and punched our holes through that we're going to need here in just a minute. And I figured while I was at it, I went ahead and added our ring out here past our tier 5 area, so that one of these days, when we decide to do tier 6, we'll be ready for that as well. So, the next thing we need to do. The first next thing we need to do is make something. Which is good, because that's half of what this game is. It's, Minecraft. So, let's craft something. And we're going to take that. And we're going to take some ritual stones and this and make a blood altar. Or, not a blood altar. A ritual stone. We already did our blood altar. And we're going to come over here and hope that I have all of this figured out right. And then I'll be able to place you on top of that. And then I'll stand on there. Let's see, we got 36. Are you still set? Yep, you're still set for Well of Suffering. So hopefully this will all place. We'll see if I run out. Ta-da! And there we go. Now I just have to be careful where I step, lest I fall. Now, I think that looks kind of cool. Yeah, I can deal with that. Now, I told you there was a couple of things that I needed to change about, where's my elevators? Over here. That there was a couple of things that I needed to change about our spawn area here. One of those things I told you was the creepers blowing up, which has a tendency to knock these out and knock out my lights. The other thing is creeper as well. It's just the other creeper. Because every once in a while, a concussion creeper goes off. And he puts monsters wherever he feels like it when he does that. So I've come in and had witches up here and skeletons. I haven't had anything get in here and nothing up here. But I have had them over here on the glass and come into here once. Most of the time what happens is he will teleport them up here, and so then they're walking over there and they walk off the edge, and then they're on this line and they're, you know, running around here. So I'm not exactly sure how I want to remedy that. Like I said, I may stay with what I've got and just try and, you know, border around this more. Because I think if I filled this gap in with something, that they wouldn't teleport it, you know, teleport out far enough to do anything. Here, I'm not sure. So, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. But anyways, one thing I want to do... Alright, that's class. I got to go up by elevator. Is I'm going to want to turn this on. So that not only does... Can I see the ring? Yeah. Not only does our Well of Suffering up here start going, but we get our spawner going. So then I want to come over here on our elevator. And down one more. So that we're down here with this. And I want to come over here. And I'm going to activate this one. I hope. Not without my weak activation crystal, I'm not. And if I have planned everything out right, see, when you can have more than one well of suffering. There's what I'm looking for. The difference, well, not the difference. The key to the Well of Suffering as to which altar it will go to is the range that it's within. And if I have this configured right, the range should be 1 block short. Meaning, this one cannot reach the one up there because its range ends 1 block before that altar. Just like the Well of Suffering up there, its range is 1 block short of the blood altar that is down here. So hopefully now we have this one going. So now everything up there should be taking even more damage. Like I said, I've not ever done this before. It's one of those things that looks good on paper, and they are still taking damage, so they did not cancel each other out. But the real trick to it is this. It didn't see this one. So it looks like my numbers might be off just a little bit. That's not good. It's one of those things, I probably should have tested it before I did this, but I'll see the cats. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Because I don't really need to cut that one off. I need to give that one a redstone signal without sending the redstone signal down below, so that I can make sure this one's cut off, because I can't tell. In order to troubleshoot it, I need to see if the well of suffering down there is sending to the top one. But this one's already going to be full anyway, so I can't really tell. So tell you what, hold on just a minute, and I'm going to rig it up so I can cut this one off, but not the one down below. And there goes a creeper. Wonder if I can show you what I was talking about on the damage. Sometimes they do damage, sometimes they don't. Yep. And that's what I was talking about. Anyways, hold on just a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, and the quick fix is I moved it down 1 block. And by that I mean, literally, I came under here, I broke this, and that, moved them down 1, broke the ritual, moved it down 1 block. So as you can see here, it's 1 lower than it was. Now, I had thought about putting a piece of glass, clear glass back over that, and just let it go at that. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. I might have to move the whole blood altar down 1, which will then move these out of the floor above and all that. So yeah, but this is one of the things that I was shooting for, and the reason for this is when you're running the rituals, it comes off of your blood network. So as this one down here is running, and I can also show you that I did cut off the ritual above. As you can see, there's no ring. Yep, there's no ring around that. The way I did it was I just put a switch on the side of this, and then I realized that energizing this was picking up the signal, so it was sending it down there, cutting on the lights. So didn't work quite like I had planned. However, since the creeper was nice enough to blow up and break some of our glass, which I just threw a couple of blocks in there to hold them, he made a dark spot over here because he broke some lights and a couple of other things. So it allowed that to go ahead and still spawn. So I do need to get that resolved. However, what that has done is it's allowed me to test this and make sure that it does indeed work. So now all I've got to do is adjust for moving it down 1 block. And that's fine. I mean, that's no big deal. Like I said, we now have this filling up. But here's the thing. What I was trying to accomplish with this is being able to do this. And the reason for that is now my blood network fills up. And so this altar down here can be used to keep the blood network filled, and I can use it for auto crafting slates or whatever I need. And then anything I want to do otherwise, I can use this one up here You know, I can make my slates up here, or, you know, I can do armor up here, whatever I want. And I don't have to worry about keeping my network up here running, which I guess I can go ahead and get rid of that little switch. And then this one will activate again. And this will fill back up. Oh, it's already full anyways. But my network is still filling up because, well, my network should be filling up. Too far. No, that one's still running. That's running. This is staying empty. Network's going down. Do I not have anything going in this one now? Now that's weird. As soon as I cut that one up there on, then this ritual starts going to the altar up there. I guess I need to fine-tune my range. But anyways, that is the concept. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is science it out, figure out what the range is supposed to be. I might have to come in here and drop that. But if I drop it too much, then it's not going to reach the stuff up here to kill. So I'm going to have to find that sweet spot. But anyways, at least you saw start to finish how to build an altar from level 1 to level 5. Unfortunately, the actual overall of what I was wanting to do didn't happen. And now I've run out of time, so I can't even talk about this in here. So we will be saving that for next episode. But anyways, there you go. That's it. As has been said in the comments, you know, sometimes when you go to build something, it works. Sometimes when you go to build something, it doesn't. And sometimes when you go to build something, it partially works. You know, you get part of what you want done, and part of what you wanted to do doesn't get done. That's Minecraft. And, you know, that's what we do. We try something, we see what works, and what doesn't work, we either work around it or we live with it. So I'm going to see if I can work around it, and hopefully now it does work. That's interesting. So does one cancel out the other? We'll have to find out. Anyways, I believe that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see if I can't science this out and get it figured out. Hopefully I can give you an answer by next episode. But until then, don't forget, if you liked the episode, make sure to click like. Make sure to leave your questions, comments, and answers if you have them in the comments below. But most of all, I hope you enjoyed the show, that you were entertained, and you'll come back to see us. I'm Jim Slate. Take care, and God bless.